100 days of field tripping and 100 days of hustling. That's what that is. I started talking about the 100-day field trip in early 2017, and this is the most important piece of advice I could ever give to anybody, ever.
Are you ready?
Patience.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Actually, it's probably one of the hardest things in all of this, but it makes it easier because if you're doing the right work, the right pieces will fall in place, and they have. It just took way longer than I thought it would.
Oh, and you're a regular Rhodes Scholar. Where was it you graduated from again?
The goal was to find partners to get the funds, to get the gear, to do the things. That didn't work at all. It took half a year even just to get the equipment. That looked like this. Okay. So, there's people here.
Okay, so I gotta film this quick because mosquitoes are biting the out of me. First of all, thank you to Dwayne Jones. Art Pays Me. Black business owners, helping other black business owners. How else are we supposed to get ahead? Check out Art Pays Me right there. In the meantime, my first official cameraman, videographer, film production person purchase. Film production person?
Okay, so here she is. Oh, there she is.
Introduce yourselves. Everyone has to say hello. What's up?
I'm Jad.
I am Allah.
Mathurin. I'm Thomas. Nice to meet you.
Welcome to my unboxing. I have some special guests.
What are we unboxing?
So yeah, I got this.
Oh my
Ooh.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
That's sick.
Oh. He's like, somebody you should talk to. I was like, who's that? He's like, Terrence. I was like, I did. I beat you to it. Love it. Thanks for that too, by the way. Thank you. Just like,
Yeah.
good vibes, yo. Yeah. Unboxing was amazing. Say goodbye. Say hello.
PEI.
Listen, if you work, you can do it. Just that simple.
I knew what I wanted this project to be, but I was really telling people the high level thinking. Information that most people didn't understand, didn't care about. All they wanted to know was, how does this benefit me? I sent at least 300-400 messages to companies on Facebook to tell them about this project. I literally passed out 14-page documents of the whole 100-day field trip project to get not one callback.
If that boy ever take it serious, he'd be great. But he was a clown then. That's true.
And you really start to realize that like what you're doing is not working, and you got to come up with a better strategy. Strategy was, talk about it. We vlogged about it in the journey. At least of those 40 episodes, 10 of them were talking about the 100-day field trip. But even then, it's like you got 10 videos that are trying to explain this thing that you should be able to get out in 60 seconds. I'm supposed to be a video storyteller, and I can't even tell the story of my project in a clear way. Like, it didn't make sense.
I feel like there's like a running joke with you being left off bad and bougie.
I ain't left off bad and bougie. You think I'm left off bad and bougie?
Say again?
You say I'm left off bad and bougie?
What you say?
You say I'm left off bad and bougie?
Say again?
You say I'm left off bad and bougie?
I put a lot of pressure on myself in this really short amount of time. I'm supposed to leave in May, come back in August, and I didn't even have a camera until November. We're gonna laugh about this forever, but this will be a moment of teaching for anybody. You gotta know what you're talking about, get out of your own head, flush your ideas, and figure out a way to explain this incredible thing that you care about simply and clearly and concisely. Couldn't do that. And because I couldn't do that, it couldn't go anywhere. But what I could do was work, finding projects, building my portfolio, and learning how to tell a story. I was able to get a couple dollars to put towards acquiring some of this gear. That was the hardest part. The next biggest challenge, I realized that I was just a dude with an idea, and I didn't have a product, didn't have a business. Again, took another step back and said, what is the best way to present this that puts me in a position that looks the most legitimate and professional possible? And I realized that that was creating a video production company that says, hey, this is what we do. We tell stories.
Every person, business, event, and experience has a story within it that needs to be shared.
Let us tell your story in exchange for some of the things that are required for travel. That's where we are now. Terrence Media has officially existed since June of 2017, and the goal has been now to create the type of stories that say, hey, I can do this for you. Before, I was just talking from an ideas perspective. Oh, I know that if I do this, it'll look like this, but nobody cares. Nobody cares about your idea, especially if you can't show them.
Bye, Felicia.
Fancy.
And I realized I had to step my game up and be more professional and transition from business to idea to business. And that's where we are now. Terrence Media is a full-service video production company. Whether it's 60 seconds, whether it's 5 minutes, we pick up this camera, we have conversations with people, we learn about people, and then we tell their stories. We got a drone, 4K camera, all the audio and mic equipment you can need, stabilizers, the little things that go into being able to create high quality video content. There's villas in Thailand for $100 a night where it's like a mansion. Cool, I can make a video that tells the story of why people should rent from your Airbnb. 60 seconds, boom, we got the drone flying, the slow-mo, the waterfalls. Here you go. In turn, $100 a night, we're here for 10 days. Let's make a trade. Now you put this video on your Airbnb site, you put this on your YouTube, you put this on your property rental website. People are gonna click it because people wanna see where they're renting from. A written review is cool. Photos are cool, testimonials are cool, but if I can see this place for real, if I can see it in video form, if the owner is able to tell me a story about the property, introduce me to the staff, show me around the town, that's what sells.
Yep.
There's numerous ways to take that model and provide it to a restaurant, provide it to a travel agency. It can be done, and we're gonna do it. This will become true.
Well, obviously.
I will manifest it because that's what I do. That's what I've always done. Everything I've ever believed and said I wanted to do, I've done it. And 100-Day Field Trip will be no different. After talking all that smack, I finally got my things on. Yes.